Ora New Zealand employers and recruiters. Those of you that have been waiting to bring talent from overseas because either your clients or your own business has got a serious shortage of talent workforce and you just can't find those people in New Zealand, you haven't been able to recruit them for the last 2 years, I've got some really good news for you. So if you've got candidates that are being paid or employees that are being paid that have got an offer that will pay them 84,240, which is 1.5 times the median wage, then the other critical worker category can finally work for majority of the people. As we know, this category has been impossible to crack, has had multitude of complex layers that have been really difficult for employers to meet. And as such, it's had a pretty high decline rate. The government has, just as of yesterday, eased off the requirements in this category. So if you do have people that you want to bring from overseas, now is the time. You've got to talk to us now. The other really important thing that I do want to, which is probably the reason why I wanted to do this video, is if you have an overseas worker that wants to come into New Zealand, you can place them with a client or you can place them, in your business, and they are paid at or above 106,080. And if they come into New Zealand before July, then they have this option of applying for the one-off residence. As you know, the one-off residence has been absolutely one-off. It's never happened previously in New Zealand. So if you have a migrant worker that's earning at that threshold and comes into New Zealand through the other critical worker category, which is now possible, they can actually come in and apply for residence before the end of July. As you also know, that July is when the mandatory accreditation kicks in for employers if you want to hire migrant workers. So basically, long story short, if you're an employer looking at hiring someone from overseas, now is the time to talk to us, because between now and July, you don't need to be accredited to hire migrant workers, and the borders are finally going to be flowing and letting people in. So I think it is great news for those of us that work in the talent space. We know how critical the shortage has been. We are just a message away. And if you've got questions, we are happy to chat. Yeah, I'm super excited at bringing people, good talent into the country finally. Stay safe and we'll talk soon.